Welcome back to Baby to Child, where we explore the best products for your growing little one. Today, we're reviewing the Olive & Opie Jax Toddler bed in Cherry. This simple yet sturdy bed promises to make the transition from crib to toddler bed as smooth as possible, and we're going to dive into whether it lives up to its claims. So let's get into it. The Olive & Opie Jax Toddler bed features a clean, minimalist slatted design made from solid pine wood. It's crafted with double safety rails on both sides to ensure your toddler stays secure throughout the night. The bed is designed to fit a standard size crib mattress, which means you can easily transition from your crib without needing to buy a new mattress. The cherry finish is non-toxic and child-safe, giving you peace of mind while adding a bit of warmth to your child's room. I set this bed up for my own toddler, and I have to say, the assembly was straightforward. It's a simple build, nothing too complicated, and all the pieces were well marked. It didn't take long to put together, so that's a big plus for parents who are short on time. The slatted design is really nice because it gives it that airy feel, and it fits well into a variety of room aesthetics, from traditional to modern. Now, one of the things I noticed immediately was the solid wood feel. It's not too heavy, but it definitely feels sturdy. Hey! When you're dealing with toddler furniture, you want something that's going to hold up, and this seems to deliver on that front. Now let's talk about those safety rails. They're a huge part of the appeal here, and for good reason. The double rails are high enough that I felt secure putting my toddler in without worrying about them rolling out of bed in the middle of the night. However, if your child is a particularly restless sleeper, you might still want to keep an eye on them, as the rails are lower than a crib's sides. For the most part, though, it does what it's supposed to do. As far as performance goes, the bed held up well during our testing. My toddler seems to sleep soundly, and it's pretty easy for them to get in and out of the bed, which is another important factor when you're transitioning away from the crib. The non-toxic, child-safe finish is definitely a bonus. I was relieved to see no strong smells or any issues with the paint chipping. Plus, the cherry wood finish is actually quite pretty. It adds a touch of warmth to the room, and it doesn't clash with our existing furniture. But no product is without its flaws. The only real downside I could find was the lack of adjustability. The bed doesn't grow with your child, so once they outgrow it, you'll need to look for a bigger bed. It's a great option for the transition period, but it might not be the most long-term investment compared to some other toddler beds that offer more versatility. If you're looking for a toddler bed in a similar price range, I would suggest checking out options from brands like Da Vinci or IKEA. They tend to offer more adjustable features and can last a little longer. However, if you're drawn to the simplicity of the Olive & Opie Jax and you already have a crib mattress to use, it's a solid pick for that specific transitional phase. When it comes to build quality, I'm impressed. The solid pine wood is sturdy and reliable, and while the bed doesn't have any overly flashy features, it's well made and does its job. As for longevity, time will tell, but given the solid construction, I wouldn't expect any major issues over the next few years. Now, let's talk about customer service. I haven't had to deal with the brand's customer support directly, but Olive & Opie has a good reputation for offering responsive and helpful assistance. So if you run into any issues, you should be in good hands. In terms of alternatives, if you're looking for something with a bit more longevity, consider beds that offer the option to convert into a bigger bed as your child grows. There are a few options out there that, while more expensive, might save you some money in the long run. So, to wrap it up, the Olive & Opie Jax Toddler bed in Cherry is a solid, well-built option for parents looking to transition their toddler from a crib. The safety rails, non-toxic finishes, and simple design are all great features. However, if you're looking for something that will last longer or offer more flexibility, you might want to explore other options. Don't forget, if you want to get your hands on this bed, the link is in the comments below. If you already own it, let me know what your experience has been. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any questions about setup or anything else, feel free to reach out to Olive & Opie through the link. Thanks for watching, and until next time, let's make growing up a little easier. one product at a time.